Hey you guys, hey, so I just wanted to share a dream with you guys. This one is long, so I'm gonna try my best. um, I'm gonna try my best to explain it. Okay, so in this dream, God was basically showing me that as the lies are being revealed, that his people will begin to experience the promises of God. So this right now this is going on for some people. Okay, so this dream starts off with me headed to a place. Me and different people are all headed to the same space, and we're not all really sure what to expect when we get there. So, but when we get there, there's a light show in the sky, and we're just all watching it, and it is so beautiful, you guys. It's just this whole little light show, and we all gather to see it. And so, um, so the light show is going on, and then we see the moon, and the moon is full. It's a full, beautiful moon, and then this person's face flashes across it, right? They put this person's face like on the moon, and everybody sees it, right? And so when we see this person's face on the moon, like we know them, and I'm thinking, oh, so and so must be in charge of the light show because they put the person they favor on the moon. They put their face on there, so we assumed that we knew who was in charge of the light show, right? Okay, y'all. So in this part of the dream, God was talking to me about how He said He will prepare a table for us in the presence of our enemies. You won't have to worry about making yourself be seen. God will let it be known that He favored you. God will let it be known that He was with you all the time, right? That's what this part of the dream speaks to. God was putting on a light show, and He was putting the person He favored there. No one could miss it. No one would miss that because this person's face was right on the moon. Okay, so that's what that part of the dream was about. So after, they show the moon and the person's face there, whatever, like God is giving them their moment of honor or whatever, right? Right after that, the light show ends with a grand finale, and that's this rainbow that goes across the sky, right? It is so beautiful, you guys. It's this rainbow that flashes across the sky. And so after that, so basically, yeah, it ends with a grand finale of the rainbow. And all these people have gathered at this point. And in the gathering, there's this mother and daughter who have been separated from each other for a long time. So the daughter grew up without the mother around, and the mother has always missed her daughter and prayed that she'd be reunited with her again. She missed out on her childhood, but she always prayed. She always prayed that she would have the opportunity to be in her life again. But I'm not sure of exactly what happened that caused this. But what I could pick up on was the father had lied to the daughter for years about why the mother wasn't there. And during that light show, the daughter learned the truth. She learned the truth, the real reason of why her mother wasn't there. And so now she had a choice to make. And she got to see how much her mother really loved her, how much her mother always, desired to have a relationship with her, and how much she had missed her. And so that was that scene of the dream. So then the next scene of the dream, the daughter's in a store, and she's on the phone with her mother, and they've had time to talk. They've mended some, and it's like they missed out on so much, because of the lie that her father told her. And so the mother's like, come stay with me, come stay with me. And her daughter at this point has a little girl of her own. She's like, you and my granddaughter can come stay with me. So, we have so much time to make up for. And the daughter really wants to go stay with the mother. But she pauses because, she missed out on that time too. And she wants to get some of that back. But she pauses because it's two people who have been following her. And they had like a strong demonic presence on them, you guys. They had been following her. They were watching her outside of the store, and they were like, even their movement, this like swaying movement they had while they were watching her, waiting for her answer. She had a knowing that if she answered to try to mend things with her mother and get on the right side of things or whatever, because the girl was coming out of some things too that she was involved in, that her father kind of had her involved in, right? So she would be coming out of that. She had a knowing that if she made the choice to go be with her mother and get her life right with God as well, that basically her daughter would become under attack. She had this knowing. So she was watching the two women that were following her. And She hesitated, but then she reluctantly said, well, not reluctantly, because she wanted to stay with her mother. She told her mother, yes, I'll come stay with you, but I got to go get my daughter immediately because I know they're going to come after my daughter since I'm making this my choice. So as soon as she makes that choice, the two women that had been following her, they try to attack her to stop her. I jump in between them two and I tell her, go get your daughter. I'll take care of them, right? So I'm about to fight these two women, you know. And she goes off to get her daughter so they can go be with the mother and be reunited. And when I jump in there, at first it's 2 against 1. And before I know it, it's a whole crowd of people who come behind me and they have my back. I don't even know these people. And now it's me, a whole group of people against these two opposing people. And God was basically speaking to me on that part that he will be making divine connections, right? That you'll be brought together with divine connections, people who have been through the same thing you have been through. You're going to have favor everywhere you go. You may have felt like you've been alone on this journey so far, but you are coming into a season where you will just have favor everywhere. People just like you. Just like you. He has set us up in different positions to help each other. So your favor, your friends, your the people who have your back will come from unexpected places, okay? And then so I'm fighting the girls or whatever. And 1 minute it's two strangers that I don't even know. And then one of the women's face transforms to a celebrity, right? And so I stopped fighting her for a moment because I was like, what? Like, because she was actually, she's one of my favorites on the show that I used to watch. And so he was showing me on that part that even your enemies will be a surprise to you, right? You won't expect, your enemies will be unexpected people. And the people who have your back will be unexpected as well, right? And so he was speaking to me on that part. And you guys, the part about when the daughter had to hurry up and go get her daughter, God was just showing me that generational curses were being broken and the enemy didn't like it, so he was going to try to come up against it. And that's why those two women were following her, and they had strong demonic presence. They wanted to interfere and they wanted to stop what God was doing, but they couldn't stop it because I stepped in, and then the whole body stepped in, and we just shut that thing down. So but basically right now God just wanted to share that lies are being revealed right now. And as they are being revealed, relationships will be mended. A lot of relationships will be mended because they were separated to begin with based upon a lie. Some people have been lied to for years. And that's why a lot of the relationships that God has desired or that you have even prayed for haven't come together because these people have been believing a lie, right? And so God will be removing the blinders from their eyes, and the lies will be being revealed, which will cause a lot of the relational promises that God has promised a lot of us to start coming together, okay? So I just want to share that real quick, you guys. This is part 1. There's another dream that he gave me with the same message that he tied in, but it was a different situation. This was dealing with kingdom marriage and kingdom spouses. So if you want to hear about that one, I'm gonna make that on a separate video. All right, y'all. So I just want to share that. I hope it blesses someone, and I hope it helps. All right. I love y'all. Y'all be blessed.